butterflies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Beverly. This is Gizmo. And it is really lovely to see you today. I'm really excited to talk about this. I actually did a little poll on my Twitter. If you're not following me on Twitter, all the information is down below. Basically, I did a poll saying, do you want me to talk about this? And most people said yes. So here we are. Last week now. I have to think, what day of the week is it today? What day is it? So today's Sunday, I'm recording this video, and I had my healing done on Tuesday. I went to my friend Josh's house. He's a Reiki master. He's been working so hard. He's started up a business doing healing full time. And I was like, you know what? I could do with some of this healing. Let me go and see what it's all about. So I've had Reiki done before. My husband Lee worked with a woman who could do Reiki, and she would come over and do Reiki on us every now and again. So I've had Reiki before, but I haven't had crystal healing. And crystal healing, if you all know, I'm really into crystals. If you follow me on Instagram, you're probably sick of crystals. But I can honestly say that I had never really thought about crystal healing. I'm still learning about this whole world that I'm now find myself in. And I wanted to know more. Yeah, I thought who best to go and find out more with than one of my best friends, Josh. He's really cool. All his information will be down below. So if you live in England, he's in the Midlands just like I am. But if you're willing to travel, you know, I'm sure he will see you no matter where you live. But definitely go and check him out. He's a really cool guy, and his healing room is lovely. It's so relaxing in there. I really could have just stayed there and gone to sleep. So if you didn't know, Reiki is a healing technique. It's done by not touching people. And basically it's the principle that a therapist will hover his hands or her hands, their hands, and they can channel energy into your body, and that promotes the natural healing that our bodies want to do, because our bodies naturally want to be healthy, feeling good, and all the rest of it. So when I started to look more into Reiki, I was like, this is really cool. This is something that I actually have had before and I would do again. So let's go and see what Josh was like doing it. Crystal healing is, it goes, you can have it on its own. You can have Reiki on its own, but he does Reiki and crystal healing together. And all it is placing crystals over your chakras and around your body on places that you're in pain or you've injured or you're struggling with. And from that, the energy in the crystals promotes healing in your body. So working together, you get a really big dose of healing promotion going on. I have to say that when I got there, I was really nervous. I've been to Josh's house before, but I'd been in his healing room, but I hadn't had become friends first. And then from becoming friends, I've come to have him do something with me. And so I was a little bit nervous at first. I was like a bit giggly and a bit silly because I couldn't take it seriously, and then I had to kind of ground myself and pull myself together. You can do this, Beverly. Don't make silly remarks. You can just lie here and relax. This sort of healing is done fully clothed. It's not like a massage. They don't touch you at all. So what Josh did was he put on some nice music. There was candles lit. It was very nice. It had really nice, good energy in the room, and it felt really lovely in there. It felt safe in there. That's the best way I can describe it. Safe, and it was warm as well. So I just lay on there, no shoes on, just chilling out. The first thing he did was ground me and ground him. I can do a separate video about why grounding is important and what it is. If you would like to hear that, definitely let me know down below. But he did that with using a pendulum and just touching my shoulder, and he ground us both. Then he did mind balancing or something. He's probably going to be like, that is not what it's called. But he like stood behind me with his hands like either side, and honestly it felt like he was touching my head, and the room started to feel like it was tilting, a bit like when you're drunk and the room moves. My vertigo just started going immediately, and I felt like everything was spinning. I was just like, come on, you can deal with this, you can put up with this for just a little while, you can do it. So I was definitely like struggling a little bit, but I powered through, as us chronic illness warriors generally can. Afterwards it felt like, you know when people say, oh, a great weight was lifted off me, it kind of felt like that. It kind of felt like, oh, I felt lighter and my head felt a lot clearer. Then he moved to do Reiki on me, and for that I just kind of relaxed, tried to relax. And he kind of hovers his hands over you, and I don't know exactly what he did because I had my eyes closed sometimes, but I kept peeking to see what he was doing. But it felt very much like just warmth and sometimes a little bit of pressure, but he wasn't touching me. It was really strange. And then he like put crystals that he'd chosen that went with me, like he knows me, so he like picked out crystals from his collection and put it over my chakras. And then he asked me like, where you're hurting, have you got anywhere in particular that you want me to concentrate on, and he put crystals in those places. And then he put these little like clear crystals to make a circuit. So I was holding two, and then there were two like either side of my head, and then he had crystals down between, like my legs were together but they were like resting between my legs, and crystals either side. And he just kind of went round with his pendulum and did his thing. I just kind of tried to relax. It's really hard for me to relax the first time I have anything done, or the first time I do things. So it was quite difficult, and I think I had my guards up at first, because afterwards Josh said at first it was really hard to like get through and do the Reiki, but I relaxed after a little while. And then he took the crystals off me afterwards and did Reiki again all over. And when he did Reiki the second time, it kind of felt like somebody had got a hoover and stuck it on the bottom of both of my feet and was sucking stuff out of my body. It was really strange, but so cool. I was like, whoa, this is like powerful. It was really, really lovely. I honestly can say that I didn't know fully what to expect from the whole thing, but after having it done, it lasted about an hour. It took about an hour to do. And afterwards I felt drained, like physically just so tired. We had a cup of tea, and then we had to go to our psychic class, and I can honestly, I mean, there was one point where our teacher Linda was like talking about, you know, the lesson that week and about certain things and how to do stuff, and I was struggling to keep my eyes open. Honestly, I was like this. It just felt like I just wanted to curl up and go to sleep, but I got through class because I love going to psychic class. It's like the best night of the month. For me, I just love going. I love seeing everybody and chatting and learning new things. It's just the best. So we got that done, which was really, really cool. got class done, came home, ate some dinner and went to bed. And I honestly really thought that I would just sleep well that night. Oh, I remember now, I had to drink a lot of water. So I drank about 2 pints of water before I went to bed and just slept like a log. I slept like fitfully as I usually do, because for me to be able to turn over, I have to wake up, and it's a big thing for me to turn over in bed. So I did wake up a few times, but I did have generally a good night's sleep. But the next morning I woke up and I felt dreadful. I can honestly say that I just felt awful. And I spent most of the day in bed. Wednesday was just kind of like lying in bed, trying to get myself back together, and I felt like somebody had turned all my nerves on. Mostly I can't feel my arms, I can't feel my legs, and it felt like somebody just clicked on all my nerves, and they felt like they were on fire, like all my nerves. And I was like, this is hell. If this is what it's like, I'm not doing this again. It was horrible. But I spoke to Josh about it, and he was just like, let's see how you are tomorrow. The next day, which was the Thursday, I felt on top of the world. I felt wonderful. I had no pain at all, which felt so strange. I mean, I take painkiller medication like most chronic illness warriors, but I had no pain. Like, usually I'm in pain on top of those tablets, but with this I had no pain, and I didn't know what to do with myself. I was a bit like, I kept walking really weirdly and like creeping around, like looking at my hands. It was just very, very strange, and I didn't know quite how to take it. And then the next day I went out for a walk with my friend Jess and her mum. And I just took little Gizmo out, and they have a greyhound, so we went out for a little walk. And I actually walked the farthest I've walked in years. I managed to walk up to the canal, which is just across the road and up a little way, but I hadn't been that far ever. I'd never been to the canal, I'd never been there, I'd never walked there, and it was amazing. I just felt like I can do anything. Anything's possible. But then when I got home, I needed a nap, because I'm still sick, but I just felt so good, and I pushed myself a little bit too far, I think. But it just felt wonderful to be able to have that option. I can walk a little bit further, I can go out a little bit more. And from that, let me think. Yeah, so I slept really well that night. And then today's Sunday, and the last couple of days I felt really good. I felt very positive. My mind has been a lot easier being mindful and in the moment than my, other days. I have a lot of problems with mental health and negative thinking and stuff like that, but my head has been a lot clearer. And I just feel good. Can you tell? Do I look good? I don't know, I feel really good, and I just wanted to tell you guys about crystal healing, because it's something, I mean, people hear about Reiki. I think even like my dad's had Reiki in the past, but crystal healing I'd never really heard about before. So to have it done and to have it be quite so successful, I'm like, yeah. So I think I'm going to try and have it like once a month if I can. Just because it really helped me. I feel a lot better, and I'm just telling the truth. I can only tell the truth. That's all I can do. I feel really good. Josh was so professional. He's really connected with his spirit guides. He's a very grounded person, and he made me feel really at ease and just helped me to relax in a way that normally I can't. When I do things for the first time, I'm usually like a little scared rabbit. But it was really good. I really enjoyed it. So on Wednesday, I'm so excited about this. I'm going to get past life regression with him. I've always wanted to know about past lives and what I did in past lives. It's always fascinated me and interested me. I'm so excited to know more. He's coming round to my house to do it, and I can't wait. I'm like counting down the hours because I just can't wait to know what that's like. So if you'd like me to do a video about that and my experiences with that, definitely let me know down below. Past life regression is something that I've just always wanted to try. So why not? Why not? Can't kill me. So give it a whirl. That's what I say. But I just wanted to say thank you to my friend Josh. He's an amazing healer. He's a really lovely person. So if you live anywhere in the middle of England kind of area and you would like to get past life regression or crystal healing or Reiki or anything like that, definitely check down in my description and I will have links to all the ways you can contact him down there. I'm just excited. So guys, having heard all of this, would you have crystal healing? Do you think it's something you could get behind? Is it something that interests you? Is it something that you think's a load of rubbish? I just want to hear what you have to say. I love chit-chatting with you guys, so definitely let me know down in the comments. Leave me a comment. Let's get talking about this. I love alternative therapies. And if there's alternative therapies that you're like, I'd always wanted to try this, but I'm scared, maybe suggest it down below and I'll look into it. But for now, I'm just excited to see where this goes, where having monthly crystal healing will take me, and I'm really excited for past life regression. So if you are excited to hear about those things and you enjoy my content, definitely click that little subscribe button down below, ring that little bell so you always know when I upload and you never miss out on this face. Guys, I will see you all on Friday. I love you all. I hope you have a fabulous week. Bye.